Welcome, fellow fools. Grab your drinks and raise your glasses. It's time for Fools and Flagons.
Hello and cheers!
My
Grab
drink.
your drinks
that one.
and
Cheers
raise
me
your
with
glasses.
smart water.
It's time.
I have had
for
such a
Fools
week,
and
you can
Flagons.
shut your mouth, man.
And sip on your smart water.
Welcome to Fools and Flagons. Excuse my attitude in smart water. It is my final semester of college, and I'm trying very hard to graduate with a good GPA.
Is that why you're a smart ass?
Oh, I see what she did there.
He's our smart ass.
Oh, I can't deal with this tonight. Okay.
Well, tough. You're stuck with it. Sorry about the echo.
Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Sorry about last week. Yeah, so bad internet. Yeah.
Sucks, right?
I don't know what I'm doing right now. Welcome to Fools and Flagons, yada yada yada. Ian, announcements. Oh god.
Yeah,
That's the best intro yet.
We will be continuing right where we left off from last week, thanks to the bad connection that we had together. But other than that, thank you to Roll for Fantasy, Incom Tech, and there's the one other, I thought I had memorized it, I did not. Tabletop Audio for all the music that we use. I was going to say something else. Yes, we are now live streaming from YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer all at the same time. So I will be keeping an eye on chat. If there's any issues, please let me know, and I will try to get it fixed. I will not be answering any questions just to keep the flow of the gameplay going, and I don't want to interrupt the DM while he's weaving this wonderful story for us. Although I will probably be banning Elluin as he dabs in the YouTube chat. So,
He's out.
he's out. You're done. Fuck off. So yeah, other than that, keep up with us on Instagram and Twitter. That is how you will see when we will next be streaming. We're doing this as a hobby. We don't have a set schedule. We all have lives and jobs and shit. So things will change. Like my face. I was all fuzzy just this morning, and now I am baby-faced. Anyway, so
Did you
yeah.
say baby snakes?
Baby snake. So, throwing it over to the DM, or actually, we're throwing it off to Zutrioth to give us a quick rundown of our super short stream from last weekend.
Less work. All right.
Let's get this shit.
So, what happened in last week's episode? Well, Boar had a very vivid dream involving multiple gods. Then the previously planned heist started. Elluin, Ja, and Kelpi set their plans in motion, and Ja remained lookout in a tree outside the estate while Elluin and Kelpi went inside to confiscate what they were hired to snag. Everything seemed to be going well. Elluin being a master of closing doors,
Where is my book?
all but one. As they tried to make a sneaky escape, Elluin suddenly caught a fireball to the back. Kelpi, the goddess of wolves, summoned 8 of her fuzzy minions, then hightailed it out of the barn, with Elluin right on her tail. We rejoin the trio as the events unfold.
All right. So as we jump back into the amazingly thought out heist.
The well-planned
excuse me.
heist.
It was
Excuse
amazingly
me.
plotted out.
Plotted out.
Shut up. That's the alcohol talking.
So, we are at the top of the round. So,
Oh yeah. Are we set for a roll for 20? Are we good?
we're good. If we want to jump over to roll for 20, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Roll to one.
Just make sure. Ah, people's icons are in the way.
Roll 20 just plays.
Roll 20, Blazer.
Take that man's alcohol away from him.
No, that's my last bit, and then I have to switch over to vodka.
All
I
right.
like how him
Straight
drunk is
vodka.
me silly normally. Carrying on.
Top of the round.
Top of the round. Kelpi, what do you want to do?
Runs away.
All right, so you run, because, yeah, you can...
Yeah.
You cannot get a... Can he get a reaction? No, he cannot. Okay.
No.
All right. So, it is Jaw's turn.
Babaloo.
Oh god, don't go in there.
They're behind half cover, correct?
Yeah, at least. Because about all you can see is his legs, but there's like a bunch of wolves in the way.
Oh god, don't go in there.
I really want to use my new sniper rifle, which is this beauty right here. But I can't really do much of anything without hitting either Elluin or Kelpi, which would be very, very bad.
Never stopped
Hey.
Elluin before.
True.
Yeah, true.
Love you, Elluin.
Oh, these are Kelpi's wolves.
Sorry, what?
I was thinking, like, what wolves are those? And no, they're Kelpies. I'm going to just hold my action until someone walks outside to, like, right there.
All right. It is the wolves' turn. So Kelpi, do your thing.
Zuzu, do your thing. I need math.
Zeus is doing his thing. All
How
right.
many wolves are left?
There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7.
I was gonna say you
Okay.
only killed the one. I think he does
Yep.
a little
Roll.
bit of damage to the other.
Yeah, the other two.
Yeah.
are-
Pretty damage, but there's still 7 of them.
So roll 7d20 twice. And again, their damage is 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
God.
So plus 4 to hit.
Yeah.
21, 16.
D&D Beyond should sponsor us.
We wish.
Those are pretty good. Those are some pretty good rolls. Not
You
gonna
have a
lie.
way to access your characters through their app.
Those are some really good rolls.
Yeah, really good.
Okay. Hit, miss, miss, hit, hit, hit. So 4 hits.
Okay,
For it.
so
8d4 plus 8. Because since none were crit. For once.
Shockingly.
plus.
It's a shocker.
No,
Yeah, you
seriously.
roll 14 d20 for a one. Oh.
I'm glad nobody saw that.
24 damage you.
Yeah,
Okay.
24 of the damage.
All right.
And
And...
Saving throw!
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. What is it? 4 saving throws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he just knocked prone, or do they get to do anything else if he gets knocked prone?
It's no. I think he's just knocked prone.
Okay. Let me finish this math. Okay. Yeah. He's looking pretty bloody.
he's not dead.
Oh!
I mean,
Oh!
So what's the DC?
I want to say it's 13.
I thought it was like 11 or something.
It's super low.
And
It's
a-
11.
It's a strength
11.
saving throw.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Okay, so it's 11.
Yep.
That's a succeed. That's a success.
Fuck.
That's a success.
Zeke!
That's a fail.
fall down, buddy. Fall down, buddy. He falls down the rest of the stairs.
So yeah, he has been knocked prone.
Sweet.
I don't
Fall
know
down,
what
fucker.
that
Little
does.
net icon on him.
Face off!
So, attacks have advantage against him.
Well, they already had
Melee
advantage.
attacks.
Well, yeah,
Melee
but like
attacks.
anything, oh yeah, melee attacks have advantage against him, and he has to take half of his movement to get up next turn.
Yeah.
And ranged
All
attacks
right.
have disadvantage for anyone that didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot now. No, I'm not.
Elluin, you're up.
Runs away.
Okay.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh,
Oh, we lost him.
Jesus Christ, he ran away too
Uh,
far.
I think that was him running away.
He ran out of the chat.
Runs
Uh,
away.
Hey,
Runs
Elluin,
away.
I think you rolled a nat 20 on your runs away, bud.
No, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Okay, where are you running to?
Towards Jaw.
All right, how far can you run?
60 feet. Dashing. It's
Mm.
bonus section.
Okay.
Bonus action.
So you can go past Jaw and do an acrobatics check to get over the fence if you want.
Sure, why not?
Hi, Shaw,
Alright.
Shaw.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Acrobatics. 14?
14? Yeah. So you run right past Jaw, kick off the wall, grab, pull yourself over, and just you're gone. Jaw can't see you anymore.
You're very nimble.
Fucking stable.
Elluin be nimble. Elluin be quick. Elluin jumps over as a big purple dragon.
So that's
Not
the
even
enemy's
using
turn.
a stick.
It is their turn now, so he's gonna use his half of the movement to stand up.
Fuck him.
So he is no longer prone.
Ugh.
Okay. So that is going to be a 12 to hit.
On the wolves, right?
No.
No.
Really?
Okay.
No.
So it's a 13, isn't it?
Yes.
Damn, how do I remember these things? I literally
that
remember
is-
every number.
That is a natural 20 on the other one.
That's
So,
Miss. That's a miss.
so that's going to be 2d6. So this is on one of the ones that is damaged already. Yeah, that's 14 points of damage.
okay. Well, one wolf is
All right, and then he's going to use fire ray to attack another 2, but this is disadvantage because it's a ranged spell attack.
Is this the other one?
No, it's
No,
just
this
the
is
one.
the same one.
They had
He gets
4
3 attacks.
Oy.
He has 3 attacks, and one of them can attack 2. So that is a 20 nat to hit.
well,
You guys need to run very quickly the other way.
On a damaged wolf and an undamaged wolf.
okay.
That is 6 points of fire damage to 2 wolves.
Okay. So there, another wolf is gone.
Okay, and
on. Why is that not?
also Kelpi, just because we haven't done combat in a while, did you want to take a dash or just your full motion? Because you can take a dash if you want to.
You didn't use your action, so that'd get you another 30 feet?
Mhm.
Oh, Kelpi just wants to run away.
Give her the extra 30.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
It's been a bit.
It's
That's okay.
been like 3 weeks since we've done combat.
Hijack! Hijack!
so yeah, you get to there. You're almost to Jaw. Okay.
Come on, Kelpi. You can make it.
So Jaw can see this, but you see another bout of flame shoot from behind the Cambion.
Is that the name
Sorry,
of the
the
thing
guard.
that
So-
was...
Is Kelpi running away and there's an explosion behind her?
Kind
And
of.
did she not look back?
There's a poof and a wolf body goes...
That is not as good. Oh, well,
Cool,
it's a
dude.
disadvantage, so that was a nat 1. So the flames crash against the wall, but don't hit any of the wolves as they duck out of the way.
Oh, but the other guy's safe from them, huh?
Well, he doesn't take fire damage.
It's a joke.
Fair point. About to say, I roll a nat 1
How's
to
the
throw
wall
my fucking
doing?
Warglaive. He rolls a
Oh,
nat
no.
1 and just splashes against the wall.
Hits the wall. It's looking pretty bloody.
With wolf blood.
All right.
Kelpi,
Yeah.
the goddess of wolves, is not a benevolent being.
So top of the round. Wait.
We're waiting.
Why did he roll at the top of the round?
That's a good question.
When Kelpi was
Because I am not
Okay.
first.
Yeah, but Kelp...
Because he's a sneaky bastard and we don't know what he's doing.
Okay,
There's
Kelpi.
still stuff going on.
Run away.
Run
Kelpi.
away!
I will say at this point, Jaw, you see movement by the tower.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
That was a perception roll, wasn't it?
No, that was a initiative roll.
Ah!
You guys need to run and hide. Hide like little bitches.
They weren't fooled by the hot singers.
And you don't. I will say, Jaw, because you're being perceptive, I won't make you roll for it. But you see the door to the tower open.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Oh, that's not a.
Hang on,
I
Kelpi's
can't
saying,
do
wait a
anything.
minute.
I'm still holding my action.
Yeah, no, you don't see anyone yet.
Right.
It's just that the door opens and you do see inside, but it's just that pitch black wall that you've been seeing through the windows.
Times like these, I wish Molotov cocktails existed.
Kelpi.
Wait, non-Kelpi. Wait, non-Kelpi.
Kelpi.
What?
I could yeet you.
You're not gonna yeet me.
I
Don't
do.
have
I
to
think
yeet
it would
me.
be fun.
I'm a professional.
I
I do deers, gnomes, dwarfs.
I was about to say, she's only 15 feet from the wall. Technically, you guys should both be able to get over
In
it.
one movement, you could easily bound over the wall.
I mean, it's not that. It's a matter of trying to get away.
I did not like that line that I just saw.
You saw nothing.
10.
Just hear a very distant.
Can Kelpi cast Pass Without a Trace?
I mean, pass without a trace just increases your stealth roll by 10.
I mean, yes, technically she can.
Right,
But
so we
I
can
need to
just-
look. I need to look up the exact specifications of the spell.
So all we do is we hide behind the wall and we just
I was gonna say, is
out the way.
are there actual spells that you can't cast during combat?
No, I'm looking up. I'm looking up the spell itself because. Are you looking to it affect once you're behind the wall, or like trying to be sneaky right here?
She's trying to get to the wall and then be sneaky because the guy, I mean, you get to
Okay,
the
yeah,
wall.
yeah, pass without a trace. Yeah, you can cast it.
She stops in the middle of the field.
They can still see me.
Kelpi, if you
But
don't,
no,
if you don't
she-
move, they won't see you.
I can't.
No, she'll get to the wall and then she'll
Okay.
cast it so that the guy in the tower doesn't see where they're going, and then so
Okay.
that's the wall.
Make an acrobatics check to get over the wall if you're going over.
No, she doesn't want to go over the wall.
Oh, okay.
She's staying
She just wants-
inside, and she just
Okay.
wants to go another direction. So the guy doesn't know which direction they went in. They just know that they're behind the wall. He can see over the entire wall down to the very bottom.
The tower's
very
inside the
bottom.
compound.
Is the tower inside the compound?
Yes,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
right by this. Hold
Oh,
on.
Yeah.
the way he described it made it sound like it was outside the compound.
Well, then that is my bad. Let me.
'Cause I thought
actually,
they
you can
still-
see
clarified
this.
that at the beginning of the last session.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, there's the tower.
Oh, there's a tower. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can
Yeah,
hide behind
you need to get the fuck over that wall.
Get the fuck over the wall!
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
No,
Can
God!
I assist her?
Yeah, you can because you're right there, so you can give her a boost.
You're
This will
giving
be
me
your
advantage.
reaction though, so this will
Yep,
take up
that's
your
fine.
reaction.
That's fine.
Oh, well, my acrobatics wouldn't have been that bad anyway.
Well, you do have an advantage because he's
Are you
assistant.
glad that you got the advantage?
Yes, because I thought that was a 1 and it wasn't.
Oh, thank God.
7.
18.
18. Yeah, you jaw vaults you up. You just you go over easier than Elluin and just land on the other side, and Elluin's just there against the wall like, hi.
We get advantage on being sneaky now. Jatu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Purple dust.
Wait. Quick question:
Yep.
Was Jaw on the inside of the wall or was
I'm
Jaw
on the
got
inside.
Jaw got
he was on the
inside.
inside? Okay.
He's on the. He's against it.
Jaw,
I'm gonna
Come
vault.
on.
you're gonna go over the fit. Okay.
Yep.
Acrobatics. Well, yeah, acrobatics.
That's a 18.
Yeah, you pull over,
God.
land there, and just see Kelpi and Elluin is like, what are we doing?
All three of them, Kronk.
I will say, technically now you're out of combat. Go ahead and all of you, if you're trying to stealth out, go ahead and roll stealth checks.
Oh my God.
Quickly shimmy out of my chainmail. No, I can't. That'd be awesome if I could.
That'd be awesome if you could, but you can't.
So how does that work if he has advantage and disadvantage on stuff?
It cancels
It's just a
out,
regular roll.
one roll.
It's a normal roll.
Oh,
I have advantage on the rolls too now? Sweet.
Yeah.
Good.
Everyone but Jaw.
Zorkon, the same sort of thing. If you've got
We don't-
like 2
doesn't
advantages
give
and
it-
1 disadvantage, it still just cancels out.
it
No,
gives,
it gives. Sorry, it does not
you-
give
you
advantage.
two
it gives
have
disadvantage.
advantage.
It just.
It doesn't
Oh,
give it-
that's right.
So that is my bad. You're still you're at. Sorry. Kelpi and Elluin roll regular and add 10. Ja still roll a disadvantage and add 10. That was my bad.
Yeah.
Wait. So I add 10 plus my normal 10?
Yeah.
23.
So
You. That
You're
was a
on
natural
one.
20.
16.
Oh no.
16.
Damn.
Ja got a 1.
I got
No.
a 13.
Got a 13. And...
I got 23.
Okay, so you all, I'm guessing you're just heading back into town of as far away as possible?
Yep.
Zigzag formation, zigzag formation!
Like, okay, tell me what exactly you guys, what's the plan here?
There's
What's your
buildings
plan?
nearby, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of buildings.
Alleyways. Just
Alleyways, yeah, don't
scattered
go straight
through
back.
the alleys.
All right, so you start running, and as you duck into an alleyway, you actually hear patrols going by. It's like, I thought I heard a commotion. This way. And you hear people running by, and like, Ja, I will say, as you duck into one alley, you hear something. You hear like somebody stop, and a lantern shines in the alleyway, and it just keeps moving.
Oh, thank God.
But the first patrol passes. You duck through a few more alleyways. I'll say, are you guys just trying to go straight for the inn?
No.
Yes.
No.
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 Where are we going?
We don't want to lead them back.
I mean, make a perception check to see if anyone's spotted or following you.
Who, all of us?
Just one of us.
That's
That's okay. Who is anyone proficient in perception?
it'll have a black dot beside it.
Wish I was there.
No.
That would be me.
Okay, Elluin?
-1.
+2.
You can
Plus
still be
5.
proficient.
Are you
and
proficient
have
though,
a negative.
Kelpi?
No.
Okay, only if you're proficient.
Right.
So
Elluin,
then
Elluin.
go ahead and make a perception check.
I have a +5 in it.
Okay.
12.
12. You don't see anybody following you. You don't see one of the guards that were attacking you. You don't see whatever came out of the tower. You're ducked into this alleyway, and it seems fine. You hear commotion over toward where you came from, but nothing in your immediate vicinity seems to be awry.
Quick, look homeless.
We can still be super sneaky.
What are... Oh,
I
that's
mean,
so
I don't know where we were supposed to go, so I'm just going back to the inn.
Right, that's where we needed to go. I mean, we
Okay.
don't have any place to be.
So yeah, I'm
Okay.
going back to the inn.
I'm taking back alleyways back to the inn.
Yeah, same.
All right. I'll let your stealth check stand. But yeah, you take your time, like making your way back, looking through alleys as you dart in between. Every now and then a patrol passes. So every now and then you hear whispers of a commotion toward the north side of town, but you don't hear anything other than that from the guards as they pass. But you eventually make your way back to the inn. It's quiet because it's now about 2 to 3 in the morning, and the party eventually does die, even at the son of the goat.
How does that time frame link up with me and Zorkon getting back from my little snooze?
He'll get there.
We'll get there.
Okay, sorry.
But you do eventually make your way back. And I say, yeah. By the time it's like,
I'll say.
wait your turn now. Wait your turn.
Just curious.
But yeah, you make it back to the son of the goat. What would you like to do?
Kelpi, what the hell did you get in there? And it better have been worth it.
Yeah, I would like to go to bed.
You see Zutrath run out.
Oh yeah, are you still like playing with your rapier and all?
Oh yeah, I'm switching my rapier all over the end. Just...
The lights are still on, and the party is definitely dying down. So you walk in, and all it is Zutrath and like a couple of gnomes and halflings that are just flat out drunk.
Zutrath has a lampshade on his head.
And I wasn't there to see it.
I would like to go to bed.
Okay.
Very well. I will do the same.
Elluin?
I'm staying up the night in case anyone comes for us.
Okay. And I'm guessing Zutrath, you go ahead and pass out. Okay. So
I built a deck of cards on him. A house of cards.
sleight of hand check.
I wiggle.
I will be right back.
Wiggle it just a little
26.
26.
Oh,
Holy shit.
That's a hell of a deck of cards you're gonna make on it.
I
Okay.
have a +10, so watch out, motherfucker.
You make the tower in the compound that we just escaped from.
What's up?
Sorry, my video just wonked out.
That's fair.
So going back, well, actually now fast forwarding an hour or two till the early morning hours where the sun hasn't come up yet, but that light bluish tint in the east is just starting to turn a little bit lighter. Zorkon and Boar, who is gone for some reason.
I'm holding his hand. Don't worry.
So, as the sun begins to light up the sky in the east, not yet peeking over the horizon, but just turning it into a lighter blue, Zorkon and Boar, you find yourselves in Meliki's meadow.
Mhm.
What would you like to do?
Well,
This is right after when he woke up.
Yeah.
And I woke up because he woke me up.
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
I woke up going, Talos is a dick.
Yeah.
Yes.
The elf is no longer there. She's gone. It's quiet.
I will stretch, forget I'm in a tree.
Zorkon, as you're like, what in the world woke me up?
Oh, you fat whore!
Or you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
I would like to rage at the tree on my way to... No, it's fine.
Don't rage at the tree. Don't need to piss off the pretty elf lady who will probably sing us to death.
So it's like early morning, or...
It
like
is
4 a.m.
it is like butt crack of dawn. Like
4
the
a.m.
sun has not even the very top of the sun is not even over the horizon yet.
The look of disgust.
Did you stay here all night?
Yep. I was comfy against this tree until somebody just fell out of it and scared the shit out of me.
You shouldn't poop yourself.
I make no apologies.
I know you don't.
That was a dream.
Well, let's get back to the inn and you can tell me all about it on the way back.
Yeah, I'm definitely
we-
gonna have to make a trip back to that temple. By the way,
Have we heard any commotion since we're standing in this thing?
Nope.
we
Where-
were on the
what
complete
happened?
other side of town. I think.
Okay, I was.
They were like the town. They were up here. You're way down here.
Yeah, they were on the
Oh.
north side of the river. We're like way the fuck down.
Okay, well, so let's get walking back towards the inn. We can go take a look at that, but you can tell me about everything on the way back.
Do you actually remember what happened, or do you want me to regale you?
I remember a general idea of what happened, which is probably all I would actually remember if you told me. So.
Just because I'm curious, I actually want to hear what what Boar remembers.
Well, that goddess that I was been trying to find out more about, she was there. We were trying to get to each other, but it was that kind of like you're running in your sleep, but you can't actually get nowheres.
Like you're running in place.
Yeah, but there was like a wall between us. Like even though we were running, like we couldn't move at all. There was something in between us. Talos was doing his shit in the clouds, striking lightning and bullshit down. And
Okay.
there
A
was
bird
this.
was doing something.
I looked behind me, and there was this this black sun that was setting. Was setting or rising?
He was rising.
Rising. Fuck. I remember everything. And there was this, like, really maniacal, like not your kind of maniacal laughter when you're ready to get into a fight, but the really creepy kind. You know, like the kind that goblins make when they think that they got you on the ropes.
Oh, yes, definitely. Those fat bastards.
Yes. But then Talos came out of the clouds and he hit me in the face with a greatsword, and that's when I woke up.
Ah, so you died like a bitch.
I didn't die like no bitch. I woke up like a bitch.
Ah, yes, that too.
Talos apparently did not want me to stay in that dream to fight him fair and square. He woke me up.
How big was the greatsword that hit you?
How big was the greatsword that hit? Like, because
it was literal. From what you could see, all you saw was a giant cloud with a form of some type that would only light up whenever the lightning struck, and you reckon the sword was probably no smaller than the giant's tower that you rode on.
So relay that to me.
You remember that tower we found Moog in?
Yes, I do remember that tower.
About that size, maybe.
You'd be dead. You'd be dead. Yeah. You'd be pancakes, and you're the kind of pancakes that even I wouldn't eat.
Well, you're assuming that he would actually hit me in a fair fight. He was keeping me from moving.
Yes, exactly. So with that math, the fact that you can't move the things as big as a tower, you'd be dead.
I hate you.
I know you do, but let's get going.
Let's get some eggs. Let's get some bacon and eggs.
All right. So you make your way back, and as you're making your way back, you just see the tiny light in the distance as the sun barely peeks over the horizon. You walk in to the son of the goat, and once again, fairly quiet. Zutroth is over in a corner, passed out, butt stuck up in the air, with a house of cards built on top of his butt.
No more drinky.
A couple other people passed out, and once again, that same little goblin with the huge floppy ears, just like cleaning the inside of a cup like it was a pot. Just
hey, bud. Hi. Bacon and eggs.
Gotcha. And like jumps off, and you hear as he runs back in the back room.
Should we wake him up? Do you want to do something to him?
Shove something up his butt.
What do we see? What's around in the tavern?
Don't you dare mess up my house of cards.
Are you looking for anything specific or just random?
I'm looking for anything that would let us mess with him further.
Make a perception check.
Wait, we're looking for rope.
For what?
If you're looking for rope, make an investigation check.
Rope.
Okay. I'm going to look for rope while he looks for something else. I'm going to make an investigation check.
I need a perception. He needs an investigation.
Correct.
I got a 14.
Got a 14?
Same.
Yes.
What'd you get?
A 14.
A 14?
Yeah.
So you do find rope. You have to steal it from someone, but he's passed out and you don't care.
Oh, okay, good. Because I wouldn't care anyways.
Consequences? What consequences?
As for Boar, you find a broom, a bucket, a mop, a couple of random flagons, plates and utensils, and one hat that's like stuck on a gnome, but it's made out of some weird canvas that's very stiff, and it just comes to a point.
I'm taking the bucket, the mop, and the gnome's hat.
Okay, and it's like a cone. It's like a cone.
It's a dunce hat.
It's a dunce hat.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So
I'm taking
the hat,
Elluin.
the mop, and the bucket.
I'm awake, so no.
No, sorry. So I'm taking Zuchi. My bad. Sorry.
Oh.
Yes. No, you can help. It's okay. Don't worry. You can do whatever you want after I do this.
All right. Zuchi, make a Constitution check.
But my cards. What the fuck, guys?
2.
Oh no!
Yes.
You don't realize any of this is happening. You are passed out.
Oh no!
Elluin, I'm sorry to ruin your deck, but I'm going to be doing something real quick that's going to be very funny.
All right, what do you do?
I'm going to pick up Zutrion, throw him on the table, and tie him to it.
Okay.
Oh yes. Hands.
Yeah,
legs,
I'll say you're not in a
forward.
rush, so you can make that knot real tight.
Oh yes. Hey, Boar, you got a bucket?
I do.
Put it on his head.
I was going to do that.
Good.
I was going to take the mop and put the dunce hat on top of the mop and have him like snugging it. So I guess just
You can just slide it in the ropes.
yeah, just put the hat on it.
Can I remake my house of cards?
Ah, good thinking.
Will the 20 do it?
Yep.
Hey!
You come down the stairs, see this happen, and go.
No, I never went upstairs. I stayed downstairs the entire time.
You're still
up
that's
all
right. You're
night?
still awake.
I never left.
That's my bad.
I never left.
That's my bad. So you walk over, pick up your cards.
Did
perfect
you
house
sleep?
of cards.
No.
I am at take a point of exhaustion then.
I'll be at disadvantage all day.
It's okay. I hope. Who knows?
Time will tell.
Depends on what you guys want to do next.
I'm gonna wait for the goblin to come out and give Boar his breakfast. I want to ask him a question or two.
About the time Boar finishes up, you see puts it on the counter. Breakfast is served.
Question for you, little man.
Yeah.
When did you start working today?
He's already working.
Quiet, Boar.
Past tense.
When do I start working?
When did you start? Did you start late last night or early this morning?
Did you ever stop?
Okay,
broken.
good. When did you see when my buddies here were here last night? When they came in?
Yeah, did you see that big purple dragon dude?
Yeah. He came in 2 or 3 hours ago.
It's really late for them, Boar.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Whenever you saw them, they came in last night, and I'm gonna throw them like 10 silver.
And then the rest, and then he catches one, and the rest all fall. And he like trembles up.
You
All right.
could have asked me the same questions.
Go on. Get out of here.
I could have.
You see him like bite every single one of them as he scurries. Like,
Alrighty. I've subtracted that from myself.
I'm gonna go.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go sit by. Maple, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sit
I think
by
that one's
Elluin. Sit by Elluin, start eating, and check and see how to. What were you guys up to last night? If you only got in at 2 or 3 or whatever, I can't math.
What time is it right now?
4 or 5.
roughly 6, maybe 7.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had to tie him up and all that.
Yeah, we got in pretty late.
Did you guys do the thing?
We did the thing.
And all 3 of you made it back?
All 3 of us made it back untouched.
Untouched.
Make a perception check. Elluin, make a deception check.
Are we both doing this, or does Boar get advantage because I'm there?
You can get advantage. You can give him advantage if you want.
Giving him advantage.
Isn't checking if he's lying insight?
Well, this is versus the fact that he should probably have.
You shut the
scorch marks
fuck up
on
and
his
let me
back.
have a positive modifier, you fuck.
Oh, didn't notice. My bad. Just checking.
Jiggle that bucket around.
Sleep.
Is that the right check?
16?
16? Elluin?
He beat me by 1.
Oh!
He says that, and as he does, he kind of twitches like in pain, and you just see this scorch mark all on his back.
Hold still a second.
No.
Oh, okay, there it is. I'm gonna use healing word on him. Just kind of like touch him on the arm of the same side, but not on the burn itself, and just say like, "That'll heal up good here shortly. You're pretty hardy, elf."
As he pats you on the back, you feel a weird energy, like kind of streak across your shoulder into the burn, and it feels better.
So, 4 damage or 4 health hit points back.
Excuse me.
After he's done that, I call over the goblin for my own breakfast at this point.
I'm gonna do the same.
All right, he pokes his head out the door, and pokes his head back in.
So what did you do last night?
Well, I was about to ask what you got, but then I remembered who you went there with, so I'm not gonna bother until she comes downstairs.
I got nothing. I mean,
like I said, I'm not gonna bother until she comes downstairs.
As I heard correctly, put it in the bag.
That does
Or
seem
you'll
to be
lose
her
it.
catchphrase, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.
You'll lose it.
Put it in the bag, Ellie. You'll lose it.
Well, As far as what we did, I went and tried to communicate with the deities that were trying to get in contact with me, I suppose, with interesting results. So I'm probably gonna head back to that temple that we went to yesterday and talk to that old dude again. Yeah.
You had your. I'm guessing you fell asleep since.
Yeah, no, I slept.
Oh, yes. Did you tell him how you woke up?
Oh, I fell out of a tree.
Yes, he did. It was quite funny.
On top of him.
That was less funny.
It was funny to me. Hurt, but it was funny.
I think both parts are funny.
I won't argue with you. But fuck you.
You're not wrong.
Not wrong.
So, I don't know if you two really have any plans, but,
well, I kind of want to hear what happened last night.
I flip him a gold coin.
He runs off.
well, you guys, Zorkon, you get back to me on that. I want to get this out of my head while I'm still thinking about it. So I'm going to just take the plate with me and eat on the way back to the temple.
Okay, you're going to the temple. Kelpi and Ja, are you trying to get a full rest?
Kelpi's like passed out on Jaw's arm.
Okay.
It's
I'll
Drool and everything, or
She's just passed the fuck out. Yeah,
drool,
everything. Tails are curled together.
Jaw's having a dream of wetting himself. What? Because of the drool. It's a joke.
God. I will assume that you guys are trying to get a full rest, so they have not come down yet. As Elluin, Zutroth, and Zorkon occupy the main room, and Boar. Actually, Boar, right as you're going out the door, Zutroth, make another Constitution check.
Hey.
Nope, still nothing. You hear him kind of like mumble in his sleep as you walk out the door.
I poke Zork with my elbow. Is he okay?
Who? Zutroth?
Yeah, is he okay?
Dude, if he partied as hard as I think he did, he's probably going to be out for a good half the day. Could be really funny when he wakes up, though.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be great. Oh,
right.
Wait a minute.
How about should we wake him up by hitting the button with something heavy?
No,
Even better. I'm gonna take that broom that was put in, mop, and I'm gonna angle it so that when his head moves up, it's gonna hit the mop.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that easily. Just.
I just wanted to make it look like he was making out with a mop before he passed out.
It still kind of looks like that.
Yes. She's gonna be much more aggressive.
Okay, so Boar's going by himself?
Yeah. I'm gonna chill
right.
with Elluin.
So, you make your way back to the temple. It's still pretty early in the morning, so not a lot of people, but you do see two acolytes over the corner whispering, both in the blue robes. I believe that's yes. So they
were
are
blue
not
robes and yellow robes, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I've did I write this down in my notes? Take notes, kids.
I didn't write that down, but I remember there being two colors. But
I thought it was blue and gray. My bad.
Maybe. Anyway. Regardless,
it is. I remember blue are the ones who weren't mourning. So
right.
You don't see any mourners. You just see two acolytes in simple blue robes. They're not very high up. Just quietly talking in the main chamber.
As I walk in, the nearest table, I'll just put the plate down on it and then walk up to them.
Okay.
Hey, is Father Shorm awake yet? Old man.
You notice one of them is similar to looking to your friend Elluin, but also a bit human-like as well, and shorter, pointed ears. And the other one is actually a yes. I'm describing.
No, I know.
Kill him. He's my
he
doppelganger.
looks...
Kill him. He's a doppelganger.
And then the other one is actually another half-orc.
Oh.
The half-orc. He's not awake yet. What's your business?
I promised him that I would give him information if I found it. So,
is this about an important matter?
it has to do with why your gods are missing.
Sorry, you're breaking up. You say it again.
Oh, it has to do with why your gods are missing.
Yeah.
Is that important?
We'll go.
Yeah, might. A little bit.
Sorry, mine's breaking up just a tad. So say it again.
Do I need to change regions? Or
no, we're good. It only did it twice. It hasn't been doing it, so just keep going.
I was saying that it might be important, just a little bit, maybe.
We'll go get them. We'll go get them, and they both rush off into a side chamber.
Okay, bye.
So you sit there and wait, and it's a nice antechamber, benches and a few smaller shrines with a few offerings here and there, but it's just a nice oval antechamber.
I don't like smelling good.
Eventually, you do hear a door, not the one they went out of, but a door a bit further up the chamber open, and out comes Father Shorm, dressed in robes, but not the overly ornamental ones that you saw him in before. They're kind of ruffled. He was enjoying a nice sleep. Hey, sure. Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Back so soon?
Believe it or not, yes. I had some unfortunate success.
Come, sit. And he sits on a bench. Hey, I would very much like to hear of this success.
Well, I went to the Garden of Mileki, like you said. Found myself a nice little tree and slept through most of the night, but I had some dreams that you may not like, or maybe you could interpret and kind of figure out what's going on.
Well, I will do the best I can. Please tell me about these dreams.
Well, that goddess that I was telling you about before, she was there, but
yes,
I couldn't get to her, and I couldn't hear her. It was kind of like when you're running in place in your dreams and you can't move anywhere. Talos was definitely there. He was in his clouds with all the purple and blue lightning and whatnot, doing his thing. But there was a new thing. Off in the east, there was a black sun that was rising, and there was some maniacal laughter and cackling. By the time I looked back to try and get closer to that goddess that I told you about, Talos in his cloud kind of formed himself into a person and hit me over the head with a great sword, and I woke up. Now that black sun and the laughing, that one's new to me.
Oh dear.
I don't like the fact that you just said that.
Oh, shit.
Well,
are more people trying to get in my head?
If I am reading the signs correctly, it seems like whatever god this is, whether it is Malil taking on a different form, or Maliki, or some other god or goddess, they inadvertently attract the attention of Talos as well, and for some reason they're both interested in you.
What about that little shit behind me that was laughing? I say little shit, I didn't actually see who it was.
While Talos is cause for concern, he is a god of nature to some extent, and He doesn't like Miliki and doesn't like some of the other gods, but he has been known to follow the correct course of nature as it should be. However, there is only one god that I'm aware of that uses the symbol of a black sun.
And that would be...
Cyric, the Prince of Lies.
S-I-R-I-C?
C-Y-R-I-C.
C-Y-R-I-C.
Yeah, there you go.
Got it. He's a god of lies.
Among other things, murder, strife, trickery.
So he's an asshole.
Oh god, Boar's gonna betray us.
To put it lightly.
So you think maybe he convinced Talos to go after Milil?
While I would appreciate it if it was that simple, things are never simple when Cyric is involved. If Cyric is involved, and you remember your dream correctly, and I am interpreting the signs correctly, this might be a much bigger problem.
Is there somebody I need to be trying to get this information off to? Someone that might be able to actually do something for the people that are here that are freaking out that Milil isn't contacting them anymore?
Well, this is a problem unlike one we've had since the time of troubles, to be exact. I honestly don't know what to do. The reason that Cyric is so distressing is because he is, well, a well-known enemy to Ogma and by extent Milil. Talos is also creating a problem because he is a well-known enemy of Miliki. If Cyric has gotten Talos to aid him in some way to prevent these two gods from interacting with the material plane, we could all be looking at some very dire circumstances.
No, when you say that, does that mean, like, hellfire's raining down, plants aren't going to be growing, or, you know, what are we talking about here? What should we be expecting? Because we're going to be traveling quite a bit. We have to get towards, like, I think Xanathar is our next stop after this place, so...
The results I cannot say. Obviously, the followers of these two gods losing their divine powers is a symptom. What we can expect beyond that is unforeseeable. As of right now, it seems the other gods related to them in scope seem to be stemming whatever effects this development might have. But long term, if they are truly cut off from us, either their domains will be absorbed into another god's jurisdiction, or we might lose their domains forever.
Is there another place, a city or town or other religious place that, no offense to you, you have been incredibly helpful, but maybe has more insight on what may be happening that I could find out more?
The only people I know that might be able to deal with a problem such as this would be the gauntlet. Thankfully, they do have the gauntlet. They are an order of warriors and knights and paladins devoted to the service of gods like Tyr and Helm, gods of justice and fairness.
And where would I find these gauntlets?
Thankfully, there is a outpost here in the city. You could visit the. Sorry, 1 moment. The House Invincible.
House Invincible.
Intimidating.
It is a standing temple to Helm here in Silvery Moon, and has often been known to be an outpost for those of the Gauntlet.
Where would I find this?
It's not far from the North Bank, near the Hunter's Gate. That would be... Sorry. Look at my notes.
Okay.
Putting you through the ringer today.
Yeah, you are. That's okay.
Meanwhile, Zutra.
Yeah, wake up.
That is,
Wake me
over
up.
north near the estates.
Near the estates.
Yes.
Alright. Well, sorry for waking you up so early, but
Oh, no.
I wanted to relay those as they were still fresh in my brain.
I'm glad you did. At least now we know what is the cause. Now if only we could find the remedy.
Well, I will go talk to these gauntlet people and see if they can point me in the right direction.
Yes, that does sound the best course of action.
Alright, you go take a nap, pet.
Thank you. Much luck to you, adventurer.
Safe travels. And then I'll
Okay.
take
You
my
head
time.
back to the... Okay.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and head on to the gauntlet place. But
Okay.
we can take care of other people in the meantime.
That would have taken... Okay. Zuchioth, go ahead and make another Constitution check.
Oh god.
16.
16. You wake up, and as soon as your head starts to go up, you notice your eyes are open, but it's kind of dark, and your head thumps against something. And Zorkon and Elluin, you both see this.
I'm gonna snicker like
No, hold on. Like, the way I first see myself waking up is just kind of like waking up and seeing darkness, just kind of like,
And you're also tied down.
ow.
Yes, and you were also tied down.
Son of a bitch.
See, knew it would be funny, Elluin.
You're right. It was funny.
Morning, Sleeping Beauty.
I
Still can't see anything. It's still dark.
Having some troubles there?
no, but what happened?
Oh, nothing. You just had such a good time last night. We had to make sure
Good. I'm glad.
You don't sound glad.
that you...
I'm glad I had a great time.
Oh, how are you feeling this morning?
How am I feeling this morning?
Yeah, Elluin, I don't
You
think
got a
he's...
pretty bad headache.
I'm pretty great. I'm good.
Elluin, do we want to let him out?
I mean, let me get my house of cards down first. So no.
No, yes, okay, that drives me.
Oh, I'm wiggling. The house cards is fucking gone.
Yeah, it's
Why do I feel cards on me?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over and help him up.
I
pick up
kind
my
of reach
cards.
on like my. I just reach for my bone dagger on my belt and just kind of like try and cut at the rope.
You start sawing away, but you start sawing away, and as you do, the rope goes slack. You're like, I got out of it, and you take the bucket off your head. No, Zorkon had just untied it.
Fuck.
Nice try there, bud. Anyways.
Thank you.
At this point, Kelpi and Jaw, you both come to as well in your room, very groggy, very tired, but awake and alive, and with loot.
And snagging.
Kelpi.
She's just like all over the place, just like. Yeah.
I don't want to leave. I really don't want to leave. Can we just leave them here?
No.
Ouch, my feelings. If I had known.
So, what did you get in the bag? Or what did you get from the people?
None of your business.
Fine.
I got things. We can
What
go over it.
things?
We can go over it downstairs.
Very well. Are you ready to go now?
I guess so.
Okay, you both get dressed and head downstairs, and about this time you see Zorkon untying Zutroth, who has a bucket on his head and is snuggling with a mop.
And also has a dagger in his hand.
Do you guys need some alone time?
Oh no, we're good.
No, it's not BDSM. It's not what it looks like.
Forgive me, Kalimfor.
They don't even know the meaning of BDSM.
Kalimfor is just like.
Okay.
You want me to gather everyone around?
Well, you look around and everyone's here but Boar.
Food,
Boar.
please.
Very well. Food is first.
You hear a voice pipe up near the counter, but you don't see anyone like.
Does anyone know where Boar went?
He went to go do some god stuff.
Where?
Where's the god?
No.
It
He'd be a very
is
stinky god.
Where did he go?
Halls
The
of
first-
Inspiration.
Yes.
No, but like, does anyone relay
I probably
that
would have
to
told
me?
them.
Yeah, I'll relay the first place he went to. I didn't know the second place he went to, so.
I go to the temple.
Okay, you guys see Zutroth kind of like stumble out the door.
I'm going to Hall of Inspiration.
Do I just kind of like sober up on like halfway
You
on my
sober
way?
up eventually on the way, but we'll get to you in a minute.
Cool. Glad I had my 5 seconds.
Mr. Dwarf, I guess you're the only one left?
Yeah, everyone's here.
Well, I mean, I'm counting him because he's always my butt buddy.
Am I supposed to go anywhere?
So, Kelpi, what'd you get?
Yeah, what did you get?
Not everyone's here, and I need food first.
At this time, you see a little plate kind of from your point of view. You just see a plate kind of float through the air, bouncing towards you, and then it like is on the table, and you just see a little goblin again.
Hi. Hi, thanks. Kelpi gives him a gold.
I don't know why, but I really like this little fucking goblin.
whose voice keeps changing.
Yes.
I wonder what he tastes like.
Sounds like toad.
You can't just eat everything you want, even though I wish you could.
I can.
Well, you are a dragon, would make sense. But probably would get us in trouble.
Debatable.
From what I remember, I heard a voice, and I'm like, Boar, I don't want to break you out of prison. I don't want to break you out of prison. I don't want to break you out of prison. As someone who sounds like Boar said to me one day, I don't know who, but...
I am not breaking you out of prison.
There it is again! I hear it.
I eat.
Yeah.
So, I will say if that's all y'all want to do, we'll go to Zutroth. Zutroth, you make your way. You eventually just kind of just shake it off. The headache's still kind of there, but it's slowly going. But you make your way eventually to the halls.
Inspiration.
I look onto the table and see the plate from the end, just like Boar was here.
I completely forgot about that.
I walk over to one of the acolytes, I guess, or priests.
Yeah,
and...
it's the same two. It's the same two again. They're back after going to get Shorm. They're just talking again, like wondering what do we do with the plate.
I'll take that. My buddy probably left it. Where would that friend have gone? Do you know?
The half elf at this point is like, I believe Father Shorm directed him to the House Invincible.
Where would that be?
North side of town, near the northern gate, over by the estates. Can't miss it.
Okay. I go out, grab the plate.
Okay.
Put it on my back and just go.
On my back.
Captain America.
Boar.
See.
About this time, you finally, with a few wrong turns, you do finally find your way to the doors of the House Invincible.
Is there anybody outside?
No, and it's big, like it's big iron doors with like pictures inscribed on them of a knight in like full plate armor smiting demons and other monsters, just like little stories all inscribed on this door.
Just like an inscription. We're invincible and very vain.
I'll walk up and see if the doors are unlocked.
Yeah, it.
Do I see anybody inside?
You peek in. There are similar to the house, similar to the halls of Enlightenment. There are a few acolytes running around, but they seem to be rushed.
I will slowly push the door open to get inside, and then once I'm in,
everyone stops and looks, and they just see a half orcs in there, and they just keep going.
I was hoping to get more reaction out of that, but okay. Is there anybody that's just standing around, or am I just gonna have to like throat grab someone as they're running past?
No, they all seem very distracted.
Hey, I Hey, you! Fuck. Somebody want to help me?
Finally, someone does stop as they're like, you see one person who's like handing off a scroll to someone else and like looks around, hears this, looks over, and goes, and like trots over. Yes, how can I help you?
Okay, first with the attitude. Second of all,
sorry, it's been a long day, and it's not even the full day yet.
Oh shit!
And I'm probably gonna make that worse.
Go on.
I may know what's going on with Milil/Mialikalikalikali. Mialiki?
Yep,
That one.
I understand.
Okay.
What information do you have?
Talos is a dick,
Formative comment.
and Cyric is involved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if that is true, this is far above what I am prepared for.
So who do I need to go to?
I'm sorry, where did you get this information?
I tried to contact the goddess figure that I've been having dreams about, and we were trying to get to each other, there was Cyric laughing behind me to the east with his little black sun bullshit. Talos was in his cloud of doom and gloom, and then he hit me over the head with a cloudy greatsword.
And now he thinks you're crazy.
Make a persuasion check.
Woo, that's a 16.
Okay.
Hey, it's too stupid to make up.
Yeah, I agree with you. Especially since you're not even supposed to say the Dark Sun's name. Okay.
What? Cyric?
Please stop saying that.
Cyric.
Okay, fine. Stay here. I am going to go get someone much higher ranking than I am, and he just darts off. And eventually, he does come back with an older man, like dark hair, closely cut with gray touches along his temples and back behind his ears. Breastplate, long sword at his side. Comes up. It's like, you deal with this, and runs off. So, I tell that you have had dreams concerning our missing gods and the Dark Sun.
Cyric.
Yes, he told me you would do that. While I appreciate your candid nature, we do appreciate not invoking certain words in this holy place. This is a temple to Helm, and he does not appreciate. He does not appreciate the Dark Sun, nor any utterance or mention of him. We are just pushing boundaries by saying the Dark Sun.
Well, no offense to you. Don't really care about Helm. Don't really care about little dipshit Cyric. Whatever. Just get over it. I'm going to say his name, because I don't give a shit.
Alright, fine.
Okay, cool.
So,
I'm more worried about this lovely young floral lady that was very nice to me in my dreams, and the fact that she seems to be in trouble. Talos seems to be giving me some mojo that's actually kind of fun to use. He's a bit of a dick. Still, I would like to try and help this goddess figure that is either Malil or Maleki. No one seems to be able to tell me who the fuck I'm having dreams about. So,
if you would start from the beginning.
Okay. Can we just skip that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he stands there and thinks for a bit. And he looks at you, like, really intensely.
I got something on my face. I took a bath.
And you see him start carving these runes through the air. Like, his fingers are lighting up as he's carving these through the air.
Yeah, I can do that too, but with my ukulele.
And he finishes. Interesting.
That's what she said about me too.
Well, as far as I can ascertain, your magic is not inherently divine.
Nope,
but
it comes from this. Oh,
I
wait.
see.
Ah.
I see. Lovely, a bard. You didn't have enough of those.
I don't like you.
That's fine, I don't like you either.
Cool. Even terms.
What was your name again?
Boar.
Boar.
Yeah.
Sir Reginald.
Yep, that sounds like your name.
Oh.
So, as far as I can ascertain, there's no reason for you to be having these dreams, but at the same time, you give off an energy not unlike that of a divine touch. Very interesting. Well, unfortunately, we're stretched a bit thin. I don't know if you've noticed, but we have a giant problem rampaging through the north.
Oh yeah, no, we killed 2 fire giants, we found another giant in a tower, and we barely avoided another one. And there was another one in the forest that we were just at that killed probably all 3 of the brothers. I forget their names right now, but I have it written down somewhere. So yeah, no, we're very aware.
Well, you can understand then that even with the support of the other organizations and guilds, we're stretched thin. As much as I would like to help, I'm afraid I have no manpower to give.
And
if you're looking for information on...
If there's a place I need to go that I can help, or can help me, I'm all ears.
You said it was rising in the east?
It was definitely rising in the east. I don't forget my directions. And I'll point like north, south, east, west.
There have been rumors of a cult of the Dark Sun residing somewhere within the Evermore. I have no idea if these rumors are true or not. But if the Dark One is involved, that might be the best place to get your answers.
Well, you know, we were when we were passing through Yartar, or was it Calling Horns? It might have been Calling Horns. That they said that they had heard some odd goings on from the Evermores, and they were asking us to look into it. So maybe that's connected to that.
Well, as far as we can ascertain here, something has gone wrong with the hierarchy of the giants.
Yeah.
Perhaps this has created some sort of distraction for the Dark Sun, and he has decided to have a little fun.
Oh, he definitely seems to be in a good mood.
Well, if that's the case, I believe it is our solemn duty to ruin said good mood.
I might be starting to like you again.
Oh, you're not so bad yourself. If you are truly going on this quest, then the House Invincible will give you whatever aid we can. Granted, it's not much, but if you're ever looking for information that we might be able to give that's in our wheelhouse, or simple aid, we would not turn you away.
Well, now, I was talking to, what the fuck was his name? Father Shorn, and he's the one that directed me to you. So, he said that there were multiple locations for your organization. Is there anything that I can say or to show them that would, you know, bypass that little guy that brought you here? I mean, I'm all for helping, but
he
really hate
he reaches into a satchel on his belt and pulls out a small pendant, and it is like a fist, a metal fist with an eye on the back of the hand. He hands it to you. Illuminati. Show this. If you encounter anyone from the Gauntlet, this will gain you entrance with the phrase "smite evil."
Ooh, I know someone that's really gonna like that phrase. And here he comes now.
Hopefully.
I will warn you, if they are not of the Gauntlet, they will not reply in turn, and shield the weak. And if someone asks you in turn, now you know.
I will do my best to remember that.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
And if you find any information that, or need any assistance, we'll do what we can.
Understood. Well, I believe that Evermore issue may be one of the things on our very big to-do list, but I'll talk with the rest of my group and see how we can proceed with that.
Very well. May the gods guide you, friend.
Hopefully not that little cackling douchebag, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Very well. I must return to my post.
Sirik, as I walk out.
Knew that was coming.
I did not, but it was a welcome addition.
Right. And as you walk out the door, you see Zutroth trotting up towards you.
Hey, bud.
Hey. So.
There's a lot of shit going down.
Right. So, did you find anything out about Malil past what we knew already from your adventure last night?
Well, no one can really tell me for certain whether or not the person that I was dreaming about is who we think it is. However, Mieliki and Malil have gone silent. Anyone who worships them and gets divine powers from them no longer receive those gifts. And it seems to be...
I was there for that one, I believe.
Oh, where...
I believe I was there when you were talking to Shorm. I think.
No, because I went with Elluin to the room, and then I was at Shorm by myself.
Right.
But it seems to be either a mixture of or one or the other of Talos and Sirik that are being colossal douche canoes. And
would I know much of Sirik from my time in the Gauntlet?
Sirik is the god to avoid at all costs.
So
you
Voldemort.
You would know that Sirik is one of the many gods of the current pantheon that ascended to godhood from a human during the Time of Troubles. Which you would also... Time of Troubles was when some of the gods fell from the heavens and became mortals, and a lot of bad stuff went down in doing that, and some gods died, some mortals were raised to godhood, Kelemvor being one of them. So it's... And actually, yeah, you would know this as a follower of Kelemvor. Sirik and Kelemvor were actually allies for a short time during the Time of Troubles. But Sirik betrayed Kelemvor.
Right. So, we're keeping you away from Sirik at all costs, and I believe the Order of the Gauntlet would have already mentioned that.
Speaking of, and I'll relay the information about the Cult of the Dark Sun and Evermore, and maybe that has something to do with what those town folks were asking us to take care of in there with the Frost Giant issue. Might actually be worth looking into.
Right. We're gonna try and stray you away from Talos' influence as well. So less destruction, perhaps.
Let's not get too hasty. So I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's best practice at this point.
Yeah, but I like striking people with lightning.
Do you like being a puppet to Talos?
I never said I was going to do what he wanted me to. I just like striking people with lightning. Hey, look,
the gods have a lot of trickery behind them.
I am in this.
And no offense, you're not the smartest.
I appreciate that. I'm in this to figure out what's going on with that pretty green lady. If Talos gets in my way, if Sirik gets in my way, I'm going to fuck him up. Don't you dare worry about that.
I got your back, though.
But if this Talos dude is going to give me the ability to strike people with lightning and shit like that, bring it on. He'll either get in my way or he won't. As I finish off a piece of pocket bacon.
Please stay away from Talos.
I'm gonna take whatever he wants to give me, but I ain't doing shit for him. Not until I make sure this green lady's okay.
I'd be careful with the powers he bestows upon you as well. There's a lot of nuance to the god's powers.
To be fair, I can confidently say he has never said anything to me. I have seen him, but the green lady is the only one that's ever said anything to me. So far, he has not tried to persuade me with any mojo jojo stuff. So,
not that you would understand it.
You were not here, so you can shut the fuck up. But you will be the first one that I let know whenever I hear anyone other than, I'm assuming Miss Malil, says anything to me.
Right. So.
And then you can slap some sense into me. By all means. Go ahead. Just get a practice swing in. Unarmed attack. Come on, bring it, bitch.
Take an unarmed strike.
Oh, natural 20.
Ah, you motherfucker!
He pimp slaps the bitch out of you.
All right. All right. I asked for it.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Well, roll damage. It's 1 bludgeoning damage, so 2 bludgeoning damage because it's a crit.
It smarts. It's like
He gets out the white powder.
I've been working on it.
You know, not bad. Not bad.
I kind of grab Bor and just kind of like start walking us back towards the inn. So what do we have on our itinerary now? What do we still have to do?
Well, we still got the Citadel of Felbar that Zorkon wanted to go check out because he's got that letter to deliver, and we might be able to get some assistance. I don't know if we can get some shiny new weapons for anybody. After that, if we can make it back down to Everland, then we can take that little transportation circle up to Mirabar, which will let us check out the dwarf that I believe Elluin got a bounty for, which was, I believe...
I think
this
I actually got that.
This many gold?
I think I got that bounty, perhaps.
Well,
but
I remember that there's a
Elluin
dwarf
took
over
interest
there
in it as well.
to the south at Xantharl's Keep that we could get some quick money off of.
Who gave that quest? Was that Dars? Yeah, it was Dars. So Dars would have told me, but yeah.
But other than that, the only other thing was there was another letter we were supposed to deliver to Bryn Shandir, but I'm becoming even more interested in this Cult of the Dark Sun in Evermore, because there might be some connection to that Frost Giant. So this is, we're going to need to talk to the others about this and see how we want to proceed.
Right. So let's go with the others. We'll keep going with our current route for now. This does take a lot of precedent over a lot of that, but we also need to organize ourselves.
If we can get some cool shit over there in that dwarven city of Felbar, and then
that
we
would
go make some
help
extra
us.
pocket change for one dwarf, 5,000 gold for one dwarf. That I'm not good at math, and that sounds really nice to me right now.
That's double what I'd pay for Zorkon.
Considering that I wouldn't pay shit for him, yeah.
Thank God Zorkon finally gets shit thrown at him. Anyway.
So back to the inn.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you grabbed my plate.
Yeah. Here, take it.
All right, thank you. I knew I was forgetting something.
Temple.
I was done by the time I got there. There was a table. I put it down. I forgot about it.
The pocket bacon says otherwise.
You don't talk about the pocket bacon.
Agreed.
All right, we'll go back to the inn.
Go.
Okay. So you make your way back to the inn, and did any of the four of you want to do anything?
How long did this take? Like, how would we be finished eating at this point, right?
Yeah,
Probably
you
an
finish
hour.
eating. You probably have about anywhere from half an hour to an hour.
I'm gonna polish my hammer while I wait.
All right.
That was good.
Okay. So you all take some downtime and just relax, and then in comes Bor and Zutrath.
What's up?
Bitches!
Hey, look!
Ooh, I've got some shit to tell the rest of you.
Yes, but we have somebody who has something to tell us as well.
We do?
Hi.
Kelpi.
Oh yeah, Kelpi. We heard that you were successful.
That too.
That too.
We heard you just.
I can't feel my tongue.
Truth be told, I kind of had a moment where I confused Metal with Zutra. I'll just open up the door. What's up, bitches? No, that's not
I
what
finished it for you.
Anyway,
So, Kelpi, I heard you were successful.
And
Did you get anything cool? Like that cape
Yeah.
that you're wearing? Yeah?
yeah, plenty.
What'd you get?
Stuff.
I mean,
Don't
I
know
don't
why
want
I
any of
asked.
it. I just want to know what you got. You always get the cool
We've-
shit.
we've been down this road. We know how much they want the gold. We'll let them fucking keep.
I don't
But
care
we're
about
also-
I just want to know what she got. I mean, she got that
I
cool
got-
vase that has beer in it. I mean, I just want to know if there's anything more.
She stuffs her hands in the bag,
Okay.
Yeah.
and she pulls out the chainmail.
Okay. She pulls out this beautiful light-colored chainmail that Zorkon, you will recognize, is a mithril chainmail.
Can I cast detect magic while she's pulling stuff out?
It's all magic. I've done this already.
Can I
You
cast
start,
detect
you
magic?
start the first few notes, and she recognizes the song and tells you that.
Can I cast it anyway? Okay.
You finish the song, and
Okay.
I am using the ukulele's detect magic. So
Okay.
the one thing that I have for the day.
okay.
So
Yeah, the you just see this chainmail mithril light up, and Zorkon, you recognize it as mithril. It's very light.
What type of magic is it?
This would be, I believe. Give me 1 second.
I really need to get identify. Actually, I don't know if I can get identify.
This would be enchantment. No, wait. Yeah, it's like a cross between enchantment and abjuration,
which
which is like protection.
I'm gonna ask Kelpi if I can just take a look at it, because I'm curious. You can have it right back, Kelpi, but can I take a look at it, please?
That's
Fine.
Yay!
that's got some stuff on it that'll keep you extra safe.
I'm just looking at the quality of it. I could care less about the
Well aware.
So
I'm
you
relaying
take
it to
it.
everyone else.
It's very, very well made, and you notice as you're passing it around, it makes almost no sound. Which chainmail usually just chink, 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 chink.
We both know about that.
I don't. It's cool. I'm just interested in its make. I can give a shit less what it does. I don't want it. I wear dwarven armor and nothing less.
What else you get?
I mean, mithril is usually made by dwarves.
Well, stylized.
Don't confuse him.
Fuck you. I'm gonna hand it back.
Regardless,
Okay, what else you got, Guppy?
she pulls out the.
Oh god.
Forgive my crude writing of this, but she pulls out that horse rod.
So she pulls out what
This
looks
is
like
like
to
a
be a steel or iron rod that has horse motifs inscribed into it, and on one side there's a button.
Is that lighting up my vision at all?
Oh yeah, that would be, that would also be enchantment.
Well, somebody's got to push the button.
Not in here.
Oh.
Can I like hold my hand out to the end and wait for somebody to push the button?
No!
It seems like that'd be a bad idea.
We're not doing it in here!
Can we do it outside?
No, she stuffs it back in the bag.
Oh. Can we test it out on me later?
No!
Why not?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, okay, I didn't mention there's a button on both sides.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna hand it to me.
And she pulls out the 2 stones with faces on them?
Yeah, there's 2 stones, and they look like they have faces carved in them, and the mouths are open.
Would I
What
know
kind
about
of
this
magic
since
is
because of stone cutting?
This is...
Because, oh, see, I think I know what these are.
I was about to say, I'm stone cutting, and I don't know if that would count.
It would not.
You would know what
this
kind
is
of stone it was made from. Transmutation.
Mm-hmm.
Would Boar recognize what those are?
Make an Arcana check.
Elluin, I need your help, bud. I just need you to say those words. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Come on, man. I need to actually hear the words. I can't just lip read.
Well, he broke his headset, so...
Come on, bud. I need to hear those words.
Nat20.
Oh my god, you're fucking kidding me! Really? That is a natural 20! You are a god amongst men! That was worth the wait!
What the fuck? What?
I need a minute.
I
need a minute.
Pray to your gods!
Elluin, you are my fucking hero! Oh my god!
Alrighty, so damn! Now that we just passed the fucking shit out of your test.
DM, do I know what these are?
Are you crying, Zeke?
Oh my god, that was beautiful!
That's the most hyped natural 20 we've ever fucking had.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my goodness. So,
Holy shit.
I'm trying to figure out how to, okay, yeah. You kind of like hold your hand over the stone, and as you do, you try to feel like the way the magic weaves into the object, and as you do, you get this strange feeling of a whisper, almost as if you could whisper to someone and they would hear you from a very long way away without any effort.
Talkies.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, walkie-talkie.
The Rocky Talkies.
Rocky Talkies.
These are like communication stone kind of things.
Oh my god. She stuffs him back in the bag.
You talk into one and the other one hears it.
Yeah, that rocks.
Oh, I see what she did there.
That was the most anticlimactic end to my natural 20 ever. Just put them back in the bag. Next.
That rocks. 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay. Is that all you got? Anything else I can look at in the magical spectrum?
Was that all we got from that?
No, she pulls out the gigantic red potion.
Like you guys have seen like regular healing potions, and you've seen like a little bit better healing potion. This one's like.
So
Is that for
that
healing?
will bring you back from the dead.
I mean, I think drinking all of it would kill you.
It'd grow 2 of you. I'm assuming that's a healing potion of some sort.
It's red.
You tried to see what it does yet? Obviously not.
No.
You should try it.
Why?
Why not?
Good point.
I mean, if we do try it, I should try it. I've been hurt. If it heals me, it heals me. If it doesn't, I die anyways.
Just dip your finger in it and see if it tastes fruity.
Or if you come back with 2 extra fingers.
Kelpi, can I dip my finger in the potion?
You can dip your finger in the potion.
I dip my finger in the potion.
Wait, which finger? This is important.
I dip my finger in the potion.
It grows into a trident middle finger.
You dip your finger in, and the way the fire had like curled around you, even like you got singed a bit, and you dip your finger in, it comes back out perfect.
Fully healed, baby.
No, you're not fully healed, but
your finger is fully healed.
Hold on.
You get 1 point of healing back, but your finger is just like perfect condition.
Pristine. That is a pristine finger.
Holy shit!
It's a pristine middle finger too.
We can bathe Boar without a shower.
That's the most perfect middle finger I've ever seen.
All right,
Well,
so
It's so
shiny.
pretty.
it's very
It's
clearly
so pretty.
it's a healing potion. Save that for emergencies.
For the record, that is a potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
Now, just for those of us that have never even heard of such a thing, what would that entail?
Let me make sure so I don't feed
I'm
you.
checking D&D Beyond right now. So
Didn't have it looked up already.
I had it last time.
D&D Beyond is a place where you can look this stuff up.
I
Very
know.
quickly. So long as you know what
I'm
you're doing.
lazy and
And
It is 8d4 plus 8.
Jesus.
Damn!
God damn.
4 plus 8. And my finger alone.
I'm curious to see what she ends up rolling.
You don't have? Do you have that many D4?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She got one of those packs of stuff. Or she's got like 2 sets of packs, so.
Wow.
16,
Hold on, sorry.
Rolling 1D4. 4.
Now shut up.
22, 24, 25, 28 plus 8.
36.
36.
That's a third of my health.
That's like all of my health.
That's all of my health?
How much health do you have?
39.
Not you.
38.
4.
75.
Oh, I am this almost half, big guy. 35 is half of 7.
She said, well, I was listening to the 28. Shut up. So, is that all you end up getting?
Seems like a lot to me.
Is that it? Zeke from the carriage?
Speaking
Add a
of-
character. Was that it, or did we forget?
No, those are just 4 things.
Speaking of Kelpi,
Don't.
did you ever figure out what your pretty little cape there and does?
Yeah, it does lots of things.
Can I?
Boar, if you expected any more of an answer than that, then I'm disappointed in you.
No, that's the exact answer that I was expecting. So I was going to further my question by saying, can you give me an example of like 2? Hold on, like 2 of them?
I'm not sure if she should.
I mean, I don't want to pull anything out.
No. Don't actually do it. I'm just kind of curious what it's capable of doing.
Don't whip it out.
Oh, hold on.
Kelpi prepares herself.
Zeke was like, all right, now I gotta get interested and ready to see what.
Bor, how closely are you looking at this?
Wait, no, I want to do it.
No, it's okay. I just want to know. Bor, how closely are you looking at the coat?
I mean, I've got pretty good eyes, so yeah, I'd say I'm looking at it pretty different.
My brand.
Roll an investigation check.
It comes
1.
back down to a 1. Not natural. Just comes
It's
down
pretty.
to a 1.
It's a lot of pretty patches with weird shapes on them. Kelpi?
Nope. Got nothing. You kind of just.
What?
You can
I
still,
mean, Bor doesn't see anything, so I'm not. I can't do anything.
what? I mean, you
No,
could
I
still
mean,
tell
you
me what
can-
some of them do.
He doesn't see
He's
anything
just-
on
he's
his
just
You
No.
don't see anything.
No.
He's just looking at them. He's not doing anything.
Right, but I mean, he sees the patches. That's it. He isn't.
You can still tell me about them. There's nothing stopping you. I mean, I could see a rowboat and think it was an elephant.
I mean,
I wouldn't put that past you.
I will say, or you see a picture of a rowboat. You see what looks to be like a long beam of some kind with like a ram's head on the end. You see one that's just like a black square.
What's that black square one there?
And you also, I will say,
It's
you
a
also
cube.
do see another one that looks strikingly similar to the potion that she just pulled out of her bag.
So, you say it's magical, but have you tried it at all? Do you know how it works?
No. Why would we need to?
I don't know, in case of emergency.
Okay. Well,
like, what happens if you try to grab that little black square there?
I don't want to grab the little black square.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
You could use it on Zutrioth.
No!
Zutrioth just sits over there smiling like, yeah!
What time of day is it?
It's
After this, 5 o'clock.
I mean, y'all got up close to 10 or 11. It took another few hours, so I'd say like 2-ish in the afternoon.
We haven't really explored the city, right?
I've kind of been all over the place.
Yeah, Boar
in
has.
all honesty.
I'm cool with whatever.
I mean, I'm waiting on a map to be made. I've got it's not gonna be ready until tomorrow. So
I mean, I'm asking out of character.
Oh.
Like we haven't explored the.
I don't think so. No, not really.
I'm really the only one that's really
Kelpi-
been around everywhere so far.
You, Kelpie, and Boar have been to the bathhouse, and us 3 have been to
It was really nice.
the estates area.
Okay.
So,
Kelpi,
Yes?
would you like to explore with me?
Let's do it.
Bye, boy.
Hands and skip. Okay.
I'm saving you, Kelpi, from him.
Dang.
All right, I guess I'll just go fuck myself then.
I'm gonna try. I guess if they're gonna go out, I guess I'll go out after them. So.
All right.
Yeah, I really got nothing. So
before I asked for directions from one of you guys for the bathhouse, and I go my way there.
That way.
Thank you.
Look for the water.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Where did the 3 of you want to go?
I'm not sure if I'm going to them yet. If they want to go off and do their own thing, that's perfectly fine.
Friend!
Why is there a damn cat in this inn?
Maple pops up in your face.
Is there anything you want to do, Kelpi? Because I have a few things that I would like to look for.
That's fine. We can go do what you want to do.
I would like to look for a very fancy-looking magical place.
Okay.
That would have very rare, thick, very powerful items.
Are you looking for a wizard shop, per se?
Make a...
I'm looking for something very chromatic.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation, you say? I am proficient in that. That would be 2 + 2 is 4.
-1, that's too quick.
I mean, you see temples and stuff that you guess would have divine magic, but nothing of the arcane variety sticks out.
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually gonna look for the same thing.
Same.
Can I also look as well and see if I might be able to help?
I'll let one more person look.
Kelpi, do you want to roll?
What is it?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Oh, mine's only a +1.
I mean, so is mine. Do you want to just get advantage, I guess?
Oh, I'm only letting one more person. So
I'll do it.
Okay.
I do it.
I would say, never mind.
I do
I'm
it.
gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Maple, help me. 6.
6.
Damn it! It's a 20! It's a fucking 20!
I was just saying, let's look hard roll. He rolls nothing but high numbers.
Yeah,
It's,
God
you
damn
look,
it.
you guys look around for a good hour, and like right when Zor comes, like, hey, I think he gets dragged in another direction, completely loses it every time.
Just sulk behind them, kick him right. No, here, listen to me.
I was gonna say let him roll, but I kept my mouth shut.
Oh my god, it doesn't matter. It was so great.
Out of character.
I can't believe I fucking rolled a 20 and it didn't matter. Fucking hell.
I'll check the recording later. I missed all that.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
You shouldn't have missed it. That's all I'm gonna say. You shouldn't have missed it.
Well, I'm still on my quest for that few special items.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so when do we find this place? Do we even find this place?
I will. Oh, I did forget. As I was doing research the other day, and you would have gotten this from the wizard in Everland. Check it out.
Wait,
you know who I'm talking about?
We know.
The guy from the tower.
The guy who I had alone time with.
Yes.
Corwin.
He would have told Corwin. Thank you. He would have told you that those need to be given willingly.
I'll make armor then. I would have hoped that you didn't read that part.
I know.
Can I help?
Alright, well. Plus, if they're blue, then... never mind. Okay, so...
Never mind.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
It is very valid. I got nothing.
So do we actually find a magic place, or is it we waste the day and we'll have to try again tomorrow?
You waste a good 2 hours looking around, and eventually it's there's nothing. It's 4 in the afternoon. The sun's starting to set a little bit. It's
I'm gonna go take a bath.
Okay, bye.
Woo! I'm gonna go get naked.
Okay, bye.
There's just this fully armored, beard to belly dwarf just running through the streets.
Can I roll back a little bit to something that I would want to have started around the time that everyone kind of split up?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I just wanted to train dexterity, just kind of jump from rooftop to rooftop or something. Just make a little impromptu, course for myself.
Okay. Make a dex check.
Fuck yeah.
Are you making an impromptu course for yourself, or are you running from rooftop to rooftop?
Both. I kind of go from rooftop to rooftop, and if I see a little area that seems like it would seem like a cool little agility course, I kind of go on that. But 21.
21? Yeah. Make a stealth check for me. Well,
I'm not trying to be stealthy.
Oh, you're not trying to be stealthy? Okay. You spend about 30 minutes, vaulting over rooftops and jumping across gaps, and eventually you hear, "Hey!" And you look down, and there's there's a guard on the road. Get down from there!
Is there any place that you would recommend just training agility, like any agility course or anything like that?
No! Get down!
I'm good. I just keep going. They don't get paid enough to fuck with me. I don't know.
You really don't.
Yeah, I know.
Totally worth it.
Whatever happened to that elf who was very interested in me?
I mean, you can try to track him down.
I'll try to track him down.
Okay. By the way, Zorkon and Elluin, are y'all just going to the bathhouse for the heck of it? Or
I'm
do
going
y'all
to
have
clean my dirty, dirty, dirty self.
Okay.
Were you planning on talking at all, or is this just kind of a...
Oh, yeah, so it's going to totally be in there eye-to-eye with Elluin butt-ass naked talking to him. As the look on his face is like, that's not happening!
It's an honest question.
No, I'm kidding my own.
Elluin, you didn't want to do anything else there?
Just relax a little bit.
Okay. I will say... For now, I'll say it'll cost you both a gold piece. I can't remember the exact fee I had last time. I can't find it in my notes, so
I think it was
I'll look.
silver.
It was a silver. Okay, sorry. So a
Was
silver
it?
for both of you.
I didn't pay for it, so.
Okay, so a silver for both of you. My bad. Okay. So. Who else? Sorry, someone else said something and I got distracted.
Kelpi was
Kelpi has something.
What's up?
What I messaged you about.
Okay, do you just ask a random person on the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this is gonna be interesting.
It's more.
Is it a take off the headphones
No.
or leave them on? Oh, okay.
No, you definitely want to leave them on for this.
Oh god.
Oh, dear.
It's more of a. Do you know what this is? Oh. Oh no.
Okay. You stop just like a random passerby and you shove the necklace in their face and they're like,
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Sorry for my friend.
From the bathhouse. He just has this Kelpie sense.
Kelpi tries again.
Okay. You stop another person, this time in well-dressed, well-groomed robes, kind of a little posh walk to him, and you stop him like, yes?
Okay, what is it?
Oh, no, sorry, he's just saying yes as you stop him. What is
Oh, do you know what this is?
it? No, should I?
That's why I'm asking.
Be in mind, I'm standing behind her, just looming over her.
So they can tell you if they do now.
I have somewhere to be. Good
Okay, bye.
day. And walks off.
Sorry for my friend.
Kelpi, what are you trying to do?
Nothing! Don't ask questions.
You want to try
Yes,
again?
ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready.
Rolls the same as the same person. I told you no.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay. You stop. Strangely, you're looking around. You don't know who to stop, and you see a tiefling, red skin and horns.
Oh no.
Very vibrantly and flamboyantly dressed.
Fabulous.
Carrying a slung with a flute in one hand, and slung over his shoulder is a shawm.
Oh, he's gay.
A what?
A shawm.
Which is.
It is a string instrument.
Okay.
An older style string instrument.
Okay.
See if I can look up a picture and post it.
That's
I'll find it for you.
Kelpi, what about that guy?
Continue.
Kelpi just walks straight up to them. Hi, do you know what this is?
Oh no.
Like, oh shit.
You're an idiot. And grabs you by the shoulder and drags you into an alley.
My
Oh, God.
hand is on my gun. My big gun.
You notice it's
Like
not
the-
at all threatening. It's just like, I need to get you off the streets now.
My hand is still on my big gun, and I follow after.
Okay, so you follow him to an alleyway. He takes a look at the necklace again, looks at you, and goes, "Are you insane?"
Maybe? I'm just curious.
That would be the symbol of Asmodeus.
Okay!
Oh!
I don't know who that is.
I think this has been discussed. Or actually.
Oh, okay.
I think it's been hinted at. I don't think we've actually
We
discussed
have
it.
not. We have not.
My reaction is out of character. Like, oh.
Where did you get that?
I came across it a little while ago.
Let me get this straight. You find a random necklace with a random symbol on it and you just start waving it around in people's faces?
I was just curious.
Yes,
But yes.
a curiosity like that will get you killed.
A good thing I'm not a cat.
I said nothing about a cat.
So, what does it mean? What is it?
That is a amulet of Asmodeus, the Lord of the Nine Hells.
Oh.
And judging by your visage, our mutual forefather?
Sweet.
You can call him Daddy.
Daddy Demon.
Daddy D.
No one has actually... No, you misunderstand. No one has actually been a direct descendant of Asmodeus in... Well, no one, not even elves can remember the last time a firstborn was around.
Nah, I can't. Sorry.
You're in the bathhouse.
Would I know anything about this?
Make a religion check.
Oh God.
I would say let Zutri, honestly.
I mean, this is even out of my domain.
That would be 18.
18?
Oh, pretty high on that.
Actually, since you are chromatic, you would know, yes, Asmodeus is the Lord of the Nine Hells, usually reviled in most circles, but as a chromatic dragon, some of your kins and clansmen would have worshipped Tiamat, who is actually a not exactly an underling, but she is considered in some circles a lower tier devil who works under Asmodeus and guards part of the Nine Hells for him.
Avoid her.
So, yeah. Would Kelpi remember?
Make a straight... This would be memory. I don't know what to put that under.
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Or history.
Yeah, I would classify it under history. Make a history check with disadvantage because you were very young.
Nat 20.
Not a nat 20.
7.
7?
You rolled twice already?
She just rolled 2 dice.
I just rolled at the same time.
It sounds familiar, like it may be something in the back of your mind, but you just can't place it.
It tingles.
My brain.
My daddy's senses are tingling. So...
Ooh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who are you two?
Hi, I'm Kelpi.
And I'm Jaw.
All right. Sorry. Looking.
And who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
He's doing a fantasy name generator. Hold on.
Oh, I have this written down. I just gotta. Oh, here it is. My name is Vorgoth.
Sounds evil.
Do you vor things?
That sounds kinky. I was just gonna say that.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
If you weren't drinking before, you should be now.
Exodia obliterated you.
I must warn you, while you were very lucky that you asked me and not some of the more religiously overzealous persons of this city, you should probably keep that to yourself.
Oh, I can picture Zach just going, Harlot!
There are quite a few temples, organizations, and people of mass destruction who would not at all hesitate to smite you where you stand if you are a worshiper of the Lord of the Nine Hells.
Well, I'm pretty sure she isn't a worshipper.
Kelpi stuffs it back down her shirt and hides it.
Nevertheless, it's not something to be flaunting around.
So, to be a direct descendant, what's that mean?
Well, technically, as the lore goes, all tieflings are somewhat directly descended from, if not Asmodeus, one of the other lords of the Nine Hells.
Right.
We apparently came into being by various means, some by lesser D and some by others, but the very first of us were, we were humans who made deals with Asmodeus directly, back when civilizations were still very young. They either were transformed into something similar to our visage, probably a bit more feral, or their descendants took on the curse. But that blood and that magic has been diluted heavily throughout the eons. We still carry some of that power, as you might have noticed if you've ever been viciously attacked. But overall, we are largely detached from his power, other than the various aspects of our visage and some minor magical benefits. The firstborn, however, were said to have very similar powers to our own, but came with some strange benefits. They were also oftentimes very important in the ebb and flow of the first ages.
Meaning?
They either were generals and commanders in Asmodeus's army as he tried to make his way into the material plane the first few times, or they turned their back on him and used their knowledge of his workings to sabotage him.
Sorry.
Not a lot of history is still left over from this time, so the details are rather spotty. But,
well, I can talk to plants, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
You're a druid?
I am.
Oh. An unusual vocation for our kind, but happy to see one.
And what are you, pray tell?
That's rude.
I am a illustrious performer.
Oh, he's a bard.
Why, yes. I am one of the... I am... What?
We have a bard.
Oh, how lovely for you. I am one of the most highly vaulted bards of the college here.
There's a bard college here?
Why, yes. That's one of the things Silvery Moon is known for.
Is that the stairs from across the city intensify.
You said what now?
You can't hear anything. Take your headphones off. We gotta make sure to tell Boar that.
Indeed.
And not only the college, there are many facilities that cater to bards and the like. I believe the Halls of Inspiration, the college, various other facilities that you could come across. Some of them even have performing rooms that you can use to, if your bard friend wants to, practice his craft and get some tutelage or advice.
He needs help.
A lot.
Well, the teachers are always happy for a new case.
The case he will be.
Basket variety.
So the halls So the halls of
You can all go fuck yourselves.
So he gives
Halls of Inspirations is the Bard College.
the Halls of Inspiration is the temple to Ogma and Malil. He also he gives you the name the Utrum's Music Conservatory.
I'm sorry,
UT,
what?
Utrum's UT RU MM
Rannis.
Utrum's
Music Conservatory.
Okay.
And the Bardic College, all various places to hone your craft.
Say, you wouldn't mind to happen to know who rules over this place, would you?
Sorry?
Who is in charge of this fine city? Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, we can hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Had a bit of a glitch. So, sorry, what did you say?
Who is in charge of this fine city?
In charge of this fine city? Why, that would be...
On this
Helm himself.
Asmodeus.
Well, there are technically two leaders. You have the High Marshal, Methramar Arasum.
Gesundheit.
Oh, man, we're writing down everything tonight.
So,
I always write shit down.
No,
this one is
it's complex.
This one is not a name to.
yeah.
High Marshal what?
High Marshal Methramar Arasum.
The name like that.
Actually, it'd be Arya Sume.
That's
High Marshal Methamphetamines. 10.
And there also is the resident Lord's Alliance representative, Taryn Hornblade.
That's much more simple than the other guy. Why could the other guy just have a name like that?
Where'd Elluin go?
Terrence. Okay. So where do they live?
Oh, you could. Hold on. You can either find them at the High Palace or the Star Court.
Might be a good idea to get in good favor of them.
Possibly.
Say, I have one other question, and then you can go back to my fine little beautiful friend here. You wouldn't happen to know of any break-ins or any thievery that happened within the past few nights, would you?
Oh my god.
I can't say I'm aware. I do know of a commotion that happened in the estates the other night. Why? Would you happen to know?
We heard the commotion too. We were just curious on if you knew anything.
In the estates. Make a deception check.
Fuck!
Why?
Oh, you are so fucked.
You have to ask.
How very civic duty of you.
Of course.
Well, this has been a lovely conversation, but I do have a performance to get to. So, if there's anything else...
Do you know about magic items?
I've come across a few in my time.
was all.
Do you happen to have one in your possession that you're a bit lacking in knowledge of?
Oh, I have a bunch.
Well, I would happily lend my services for a small fee.
How much?
Let's say 5 gold for every identification.
Make it 3 and we have a deal.
Make a persuasion check.
No, you said it. It's a persuasion check.
That would be 20, not natural.
20. Deal.
Kelpi
First
pulls
bartering
out
that actually fucking worked.
the like horse rod
Okay.
thing.
So you pull it out, and he takes his shawm off his back, and ding, and you see this arcane energy float off of it, and he uses it to draw some symbols in the air with this like wave of magic that comes off of it, and you see him almost like drawing through smoke or mist, and it lights, and you see his eyes kind of flash. He's like, "Why, that's interesting."
What?
I believe from my studies what you have there is an immovable rod, if I may. He hands out his hands.
You can trust him, Kelpi.
He takes it, jumps up in the air, clicks it, and he just hangs from it in midair.
What
the fuck?
Clicks the button again, drops down to the floor. Here you go.
Oh my god. I love it!
So you can add immovable rod to your list of items.
The most random fucking thing I've ever heard of.
I give him 3 gold.
I give
Thank
him
you
5.
very much.
Okay.
What a generous tipper. So,
For your silence.
of course, I do have my integrity to keep.
Yeah.
Does he?
Well, now he's a
bard.
That leaves. Fuck you. That leaves 2 items left.
We already know what one is, though.
Yeah, but didn't
What do you
Jaw
mean?
just have him agree to 3 items identified? Or was I imagining?
No, 3 gold per item.
Per item. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. No. We already know what the 2 stones with the faces are,
And I can't help but notice your robe.
Yes.
Oh god.
Isn't it pretty?
It is magnificent.
She twirls.
How lovely. Do you know how that works, right?
I know. I was just
Okay.
gonna punch a square and see what happens.
May I?
Derobe for me.
Sure.
Okay. He walks over and kind of lifts up he doesn't take it off you, just kind of inspects part of the robes. And he gets to a spot that has he seems to be looking for something very specific, and gets to a part where you see about 10 green squares. He's like, this one, and rips it off. It's a patch on the road. Rips off the patch, and you see it, and ding, 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 ding. 10 pieces of jade drop to the ground.
Oh my god.
I
Is
pick
the
him up
patch-
quickly. But I give him 1.
Why, thank you.
That's probably
kinda-
more than 5 gold.
That's way more than the 5 gold.
Yeah, that's way more.
Says Elluin that doesn't exist.
Says the miss.
Wait. So I
Bards are
have...
stupid.
9
You
jade.
have 9 pieces of jade.
Oh, it's not found on D&D Beyond. That's okay.
That's a lot of money, though. That's a lot of money.
Kelpi stuffs it in her bag.
I'm not an expert, but I believe those will get you around anywhere from 700 to 900 gold in total.
Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna say a piece.
You
I was
just
like,
gave that man the
"Oh,
biggest
attack!"
tip he's ever seen.
It's okay.
I mean, we wouldn't know that.
So, as I have just demonstrated, if you
two
ever
wouldn't know.
need any of these items, rip the patch off. For some of them, like I believe the window, the door, and he looks at the black square. I believe that's a pit. Those will need to be applied to a surface before they transform.
Okay. Thanks.
Can they go back on?
I would say no.
DM, can they go back on?
Gotta ask him.
You gotta ask him.
I did.
Okay. From my experience, I've only seen one of these, and most of the patches were already used. But from my experience, they don't go back on.
Oh. That's
One
sad.
use only, I'm afraid.
They can probably be added, but
Can I put stuff on it?
I honestly don't have a clue.
Damn. Crack infected boards.
Say, might I ask one other thing?
One last question. I do have a performance to get to, although this has been very entertaining and very profitable.
I haven't seen many tieflings around, and, well, Kelpi happens to be my closest companion. May I have a hug?
Why, of course.
I give him a hug. And how warm is he compared to Kelpi?
Strangely,
yes.
Not as warm. Also, make a perception check.
No crap.
Oh.
Fucker,
My
I knew
God.
Is he
it!
gonna
I knew it.
pocket me?
My God, no!
He's a good guy.
21.
21. You feel him start to reach down into your pouch, and then he notices you give him like a side eye and just squeezes your butt and breaks the hug. Well, this has been very entertaining. Ta! And
When your sleight of
he
hand
just
check turns
goes
into
up in a cloud of smoke.
I
Fucking magician!
do that. That is so cool.
We need to find someone who can teach you that.
That would really help with the whole runs away.
We should have asked him if there was a magic shop.
We should have. We're dumb.
Fuck.
You asked for a hug over the magic.
Is there anyone else on the street?
Uh,
Well, we walk out of the alley.
you walk
Is there-
out. I mean,
You
yeah,
flagged down 3 people already.
there's people, but like some of them are very normal. Some of them are in a rush. Some of them, it's a lot of normal. You got very lucky.
Like roll the Nat20 for that one to find him.
Is there a magic shop around?
You yell this, like some people give you a weird side eye and just like keep walking.
I reach out and just palm someone in my hand.
Okay.
Just to stop.
Magic shop, where?
I don't know.
Add 4 people to the flag down total.
Be gone.
Walks off.
Well, that was my
Let me
try.
guess, try again.
At this point, it is getting to be about sunset.
I'm hungry.
I am too. Let's see if we can get some ham.
What is with you and ham?
I like ham. It's good. Not you ham.
They go back to the inn.
All right. Elluin and Zorkon, do you want to do anything after your baths?
I mean, would we be done by this point?
Oh yeah, you'd definitely be done.
Oh, I'll be back at the end of that.
Unless you want to be pruny.
No, wait, what?
And
Wrinkled.
No. Dwarves and pruny don't mix. We're like little grapes.
Well, at that point, you're a raisin.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Back to the end.
I back to the end with Zorkon.
Okay, so You'll have to forgive me. What were Boar and Zutra doing?
I was just at the inn. I wasn't really doing anything.
Do you two want to do anything?
I guess while everyone's gone, I'll just start playing for people, see if I can make an extra bit of gold.
Yeah,
rooftop, ignoring the guards.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was Assassin's
They do
Creed.
chase you. They chase you for a while, but then they just give up.
They don't pay me enough to get up on the roofs.
I rolled well. Fuck you.
That would be a 24 on performance.
24 on performance. Okay. 24.
100 gold.
Not even close.
Make 20 gold.
Hey, I'll take
Ooh.
it.
Okay, so Zutrath, as you're vaulting over and the guard, it looks like the guards have given up, and then you. I need to check what's. I need you to make a saving throw. Let me see what kind it is.
Oh god, it's gonna shoot him off the roof.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. You're gonna barf all over a guard.
Did he get tired?
21 again.
Hey.
21? Okay. You feel something like try to stop you in midair as you're jumping over a rooftop, but then you kind of shake it off and land, kind of stumbling a little bit, but you keep going.
Did I nearly trip on the immovable rod as the fucking guy put it up?
No, it felt like something was trying to like lift you and hold you at the same time.
Can I check what that was?
Yeah, you can look around, make a perception check.
Jesus Christ, I'm rolling well tonight. 20.
You like peek over the rooftop, and there's a guy, full robe, staff, hood up, with his hand outstretched toward you. Like, go!
I just hopped
and like
down.
2 guards flanking him.
I just hopped down at that point. I've had my fun. You know, I don't want to be causing people.
They all come up to you. And you notice at this time it's an older person, like, but not really old, like salt and pepper in the beard. Excuse me, what in the blazes were you doing?
I was just, you know, being dexterous, you know. Just trying to train my agility and all that kind of jazz. I even politely asked the guard if there was a place that I could do that, and he was just like, no. Well.
You notice that one of the guards next to him is the same one. It's like, what?
Yeah, that
I don't
guy.
blame you.
Please refrain from invading other people's property by jumping on the rooftops. We've been getting complaints all day.
I apologize.
Man of God, my ass.
Mama, Santa's coming.
He's jumping on the roofs while they pray. God.
Fucking Tasmo
We're gonna get smoked.
If we see you doing this again, we'll throw you in the stockade. No more.
Noted. No agility courses, for sure? No? None in the city at all. I just want to, you know, train.
If you want to train, I suggest going to the House Invincible. There's someone there looking for a fight.
Oh, the gauntlet. Thank you. I should have checked there. My mistake.
Underway.
Yes, sir. Just head back to the inn.
Okay. So about
DM.
late. Yes.
So it says on the coat that it has 28 charges.
Yes, that should be all the
Patches.
all the patches in total.
So I take one off.
Yes.
Yes. So it now has 19. Wait, sorry, how many?
27.
28.
28? I don't know if I got that in the end thing. I will talk with you later. Make sure I actually have that many patches on the robe.
Okay, I don't think you do, but alright.
My bad.
Well, you're gonna have to add some things now!
That's true. That is very true. So, okay. So, what do you want to do next? As you all, roughly around late sunset, all gather into the inn. The party's going full swing again. Music's playing. A band struck up with you, Boar, going off of your tune as you were going.
Okay.
So
I learned my lesson. I go to bed.
So tomorrow is when Boar's map is done, correct?
Yes.
Not today.
It's the third
Okay.
day. When everyone comes into the tavern, I would kind of like to get a hold of everybody and kind of relay everything that's happened, tell them about the cult and the Evermore and all of that, and just start trying to figure out where we want to go next from here. So, what's everyone's thoughts? Or do I need to relay this again for people that may not have been paying attention?
No, I remember.
Really, what? Yeah. Sorry.
So the cult of the Dark Sun.
There's a.
You never said that to us in the first place.
He just
Right, but he's relaying that now.
I was trying to go for the sake of brevity, without having to like fully say it. But if I need to, then I'll
No. That's fine.
So you relay it to us, but what do you?
So, I know that we need to go to Citadel Felbar, because I know that Zorkon wants to go and chat with some people there.
Yes.
And I know that we were going to be coming back to Everland to get us a free trip to Mirabar to try and catch that dwarf with the money on his head. But I have recently found myself very concerned with this goddess that reached out to me that people are having issues with contacting again. And perhaps there's something going on in the Evermore Swamp, which that one place in Callinghorns was telling us there was a frost giant. Now there also seems to be a cult of the Dark Sun in there. So that might be a two birds with one stone. Now, to be fair, there's probably not going to be anything profitable to do with that. So if we need to put that on the side, I understand. But it is definitely something that I'm interested in.
Could we just take the same portal from wherever Everland takes us back to Everland?
I mean, I suppose there's no issues with us going back to Mirabar once we take care of that dwarf to get back to Everland, yeah.
Where is Mirabar? So Mirabar is okay. So we would teleport to Mirabar.
Mirabar is north of
down.
Xantharl's Keep, which is where that dwarf was last seen. So it
we
may
would
be that we have to go somewhere completely different to find him.
Okay. I mean, I don't see a problem with that.
Anyone else have something that they need to get done somewhere else, or a better idea of how we want to tackle all this?
Just out of character, I'm not here, but best course of action, probably Citadel Felbar back, and then we take the portal network over to Mirabar, go down near Xanthar's Keep, and then if we need, well, go down back to the Evermore.
So, Citadel, Mirabar, take care of the dwarf, go back to Mirabar, Citadel to Everland, Mirabar, take care of the dwarf, back to Mirabar, Everland, then do Evermore.
Where's Mirabar? I can't find it on the map.
Mirabar is northeast.
Yeah, like if you're looking at Silvery Moon.
Oh, yeah, okay, I found it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gee, that's far.
But we have to get a teleport from Everland to Mirabar. And then we can teleport back to Everland from Mirabar when we're done with that dwarf.
Yeah.
You said there was something to do with the swamps, right?
Correct. When we were in Callinghorns right before we went to Nornar's Hold, they were talking about a bunch of funny business going on in the swamp. Maybe had something to do with a frost giant. Now I'm also hearing that there's word of a cult of the Dark Sun, which may have something to do with why that goddess I've been having dreams about is being cut off from all of her devoted followers.
Yes.
Would something click in my mind with the dream with that dragon that I had in the cave? Would that click with the Evermore or anything?
No. The landscape that you saw you could tell by certain landmarks. It was way far south.
Yeah, that was at the High Moor. That was way the fuck down there.
Yeah. I still don't understand the symbolism behind that, but I can check another time. Zutra thinks to himself out loud.
So is Is that kind of how we want to tackle this? We go on to the dwarf city, come back, take care of that dwarf that's going to make us a lot of money, and then come back and just kind of go from there.
Sure, that works for me.
Well, I do, I did pay for a map to be made. I'm waiting for it tomorrow, so...
DM, will it be done in the morning, anytime that we know it might be, or is that just going to be random?
I'll go back tomorrow and try to find out, but
you don't know for sure.
They just said 3 days. Tomorrow's the third day.
Well, we can get everything ready to go, and then just wait and then leave immediately as soon as we get it.
Supposedly, it's going to be a very good map.
Good. Well, I guess I'm going to get some dinner and then go to bed so I can have an early morning tomorrow.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, Kelpi does the same.
I can get behind that.
Zutro's already in bed.
Did Kelpi give away that chainmail?
She put it back in the bag.
Yeah, I was looking at it and get it back.
Okay.
You gonna let someone who could use that take it?
I was asking that out of character.
I'm asking that in character.
Yeah, maybe. What's it to ya?
Ooh.
Well,
back off, bitch.
If I'm looking at Jean myself, we're very noisy creatures.
I give it to Jaw over you. Sorry, Bort.
Hey, you know, that's fine, just so long as one of us can make use of it. That's all I'm looking for.
Maybe I was going to. Kelpi eats her food.
Immediate subject change.
Jaw, I wish you the best of luck getting that out of her.
Well, get more out of her.
Little too much information. Going to bed.
Kelpi eats her food and goes to bed.
Same.
Bedtime. I'm sorry. I'm checking something real quick on the mithril armor.
Sexual innuendo. Going to bed.
Got it. Okay, so everyone.
Elluin, you doing the same?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Getting all my health back from all the shit that I got slapped with. Literally.
Literally.
And the tree.
Yeah. And the tree. I actually cast a couple spells too, so.
Yeah. I can't believe my reaction when I nearly get caught by guards is just to like hop down, just say hi to them.
Hey,
yeah, that was.
I mean, Zutro isn't. He's more
you
lawful.
are pretty.
He's
yeah.
less chaotic.
Yeah.
Charismatic.
Hey, yes, officer. Is there a problem?
Yeah, you've been jumping on the roof for the past like 3 hours. So.
No harm done.
There's a bug on your wall, Zeke.
You know what? Good point.
Oh, there is.
Oh.
It fucking said fuck you.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So, you all get a restful night's sleep. What? Sorry, thought you said something.
I think he just hurt himself.
Probably. So, yeah, you all wake up. Your point of exhaustion is now gone, Elluin.
Took a long rest and click that off.
Yep. So, it's a new day. The sun rises. And I know y'all aren't going to be happy about this, but we're going to have to end it here.
That's fine.
Because, and I'm sorry about this. This week has been very hectic, and I haven't had a whole lot of time to prep. So we are going to end it here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. It was a good session. It was fun.
Yeah.
I had to take a bath, so I'm happy.
Yeah, but thank you, everyone, for watching. Ian, closing announcements, please.
Again, keep up with us on Twitter and Instagram. That's when you're going to find out when we're going to be streaming next. We're still kind of up in the air as Kelpi and Ja will be at PAX East. So keep an eye out for our lovable Tiefling and Dragonborn, and if you see them, please say hi.
And
So-
hello, respectively.
And hello, respectively. So we're still kind of up in the air if we're going to attempt to stream, because that means that 2 of us are going to have to take over for them. We will be discussing that, so we may take a week off and just do another game night like we did a few weeks ago, or we may continue doing what we're doing. We don't know yet. So keep an ear out on those 2 forms of social media, and we will let you know as soon as we have decided.
All right. So once again, thank you everyone who watched, and thank you everyone who will watch on the YouTube page. We hope you're having a wonderful night. Cheers and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.